There is an illusion almost every trader falls for in the beginning. The belief that more tools mean more control. This is especially true for ICT students, because Michael gave us an almost overwhelming toolbox. The hidden danger is this: abundance invites the illusion of certainty. In today's episode, we will break this down in 3 parts. First, we will expose that illusion. Second, we will talk about what actually makes you profitable. And finally, we will touch on technical mastery, for those who want to go beyond profitability. The number 1 rule of financial speculation is this: uncertainty. This game is played with incomplete information. Certainty simply doesn't exist here. And yet, almost everyone who gets into trading starts the same way, searching for the approach that never fails. ICT, you claim to be the best. Teach me the model that never loses. I want all wins, all green, all the time. It obviously sounds impractical and totally unrealistic, but that is really what most students are asking for. It is the exact reason why traders run from mentor to mentor and jump from model to model, always chasing the holy grail that promises certainty. It is also the reason why you sit down and try to build a 40-page PDF of entry criteria, stitching together every concept, every tool, every model, desperately hoping to create something that never fails. Whether you realize it or not, that is your subconscious mind chasing certainty. But the truth is, even 50 tools combined still won't give you certainty. All it creates is analysis paralysis. The more tools you try to stack, the higher the ambiguity becomes. And ambiguity leads to trouble. Second guessing, hesitation, doubt. Because now you're never sure if what you're seeing is really your edge or just another distraction. The line between signal and noise disappears. See, what you need to understand is every tool, every PD array, everything Michael has ever taught, it all works. But none of them is perfect. None of them wins every single time. Our master has taught us models that, if executed correctly, can perform in the 90% range. But even those models fail. Every model he has ever taught is him saying, here's something that works. And still some students reply, no, I don't want something that works. I want something that is perfect. Finally teach me the model that never loses. But he has said it over and over again. He doesn't have that. He can't give us certainty, because certainty simply doesn't exist in the financial markets. So how do you actually become profitable? Profitable trading begins the day you no longer need to trade to win. The day fear of outcome turns into trust in process. You choose one PD array, one model, and then you commit to flawless repetition. If you want consistency, it has to be stupidly simple. A 3-line checklist. This market, this model, at that time. It should be so clear that you can decide in a split second, yes or no. And from there, it becomes all about execution. Not needing the trade to win. Not fearing the outcome. Just being thankful that you had the chance to express your edge. That's the real internal shift. When you stop asking, will this trade win? And start asking, is this valid? The process becomes black and white. And every real trader is happy to execute their edge. Not because they need the win, but because they know it's a good bet. And good bets lose all the time. You take them anyway. That is the point. That is profitable trading. It is not about knowing. It is not about perfection. It is about having an edge, and the discipline and patience to let it express itself. If all you want is profitability, trust, simplicity is the path. One simple, but clearly defined model. Flawless execution and allowance for the edge to express itself naturally over the long run. But if you want mastery of concepts, that's a different path. It is a decision to pursue a technical science degree, a commitment measured in years and perhaps decades. And that degree begins with the understanding you can't improve Michael's life work. You can only learn it. And if you believe you can master those concepts in anything less than 3 to 5 years, you are being completely delusional. The level of complexity is insane. This is not technical analysis. This is technical science. That is exactly the reason why you should never go down that path of technical mastery, unless exploring complexity itself gives you the joy. Then you have found your calling.